Good. Let me create running notes for today as usual. This one is 16, running notes number 16. Today we are going to close this topic, strings in method, and we are going to start new topic which is called as a function. Functions part number 1 we are going to start. 30. Let us continue. Yeah. So prior to this one, we already covered the topic which is called as a flow control. Currently we are discussing about the topic, the subtopic which is called as a methods in string. What is the topic, sir? Methods in string. There are few points I wanted to highlight here. So let's move on. So the first point, methods in string. First point I really appreciate. During weekend also you are attending session. Why? Because generally the students never show interest. I really appreciate you. Let me bless you. You will get a job actually. Be regular to the session. Good. One point I wanted to say. STR is a predefined class. Cheptaru andaru? STR is a predefined class. Okay, cool. It is a predefined class. Predefined class. Then if it is a class, so what? If it is a class contains methods. Class contains what exactly? Method. I hope you already telling from last 2 days onwards. A class is there. The next one is methods discussion. Yeah. Next one, str is a class. Str class can contain first method is a upper, next method is a lower, next method is a strip actually. Strip, these are all methods we have seen even actually. Am I right or not, sir? A count method. Now, important point, very, very important point actually. The point will be, we can access methods. The point, we can access method by using object name. By using what exactly? Object name. No alternative. What exactly? No alternate. Especially I'm talking about instance method. What is instance method? We can talk later. Especially I'm talking about what exactly, sir? Instance method. There are different methods we have, but in real time we are using more and more instance method. More and more what type of method actually? Instance method. I wanted to hear from you. We can access instance method by using what exactly, man? That's what even we are doing from yesterday onwards. S dot upper, S dot lower, S dot count. These are all things we done actually. Good. So yesterday where we stopped exactly, by explaining about the replace method, I have stopped actually. Am I right or not, sir? Good. Let me continue. Let me continue. Sometimes our requirement will be, it is a sometimes, not for every time. So S equals to, I do have a string Java programming language. Java programming, what exactly? Language. Now, Daniel, where are all Java word is available? I wanted to replace with some specific word actually. Some what exactly, sir? Specific word. Yes, we can do that. So to do that one, best example, sir. Best example. Can I talk with you? Imagine a kind of some Kasagani, Daniel. Kasagani, what exactly? Daniel. So in other code, think like my name went wrong. My name went what exactly? Wrong. Definitely other code center, they will allow us to update actually. Am I right? They should allow. Otherwise gone case actually. Why? Because our name will be kind of some wrong only. Then here, what exactly happen, let us make it this one is S1 and this one is what exactly? S2. Now S1 dot replace method, they will apply backend actually. The first one will be the old string, the next one will be new string here you need to apply. What do you mean by old string? Where are all this word is available? Yes, exactly. And I just wanted to replace with the right word. What is the right word, sir? Just single A actually, Kasagani. This is what I wanted to update. This one is the old name, Chaptara. This one is the old name. This one is a new name. Yeah, it is updated actually. Once after it is updated, then it would be really good to print that variable. You get an idea. Sir, team, S1 old object, S2 updated object actually. What object? Updated. We updated by using replace method. We updated by using what method actually? Replace method. Come on, children. Yeah, you are getting an idea. Perfect. You got an idea, I guess, actually. Okay, cool. Now, if you want, you can cross verify. One small point you need to be understand. The point will be, there are few points I wanted to highlight here. From above code, we need to understand. From above code, we need to understand. We need to understand. We can update the string. We can update what exactly? String. We can update what exactly? String. But here is the one important point. What is that important point? String having immutable nature. What nature actually? Immutable nature. Then the counter question. How it is possible to update? How it is possible to what exactly, sir? Update. That's what you need to be understand. Oh, string having what nature? Immutable nature. How it is updating? How it is updating? The point will be, whenever you are calling, when we call replace method, what method actually? Replace method. It is not updating old string. It is, it is creating, it is creating new string, instead of updating old string. Instead of updating what exactly? Old string actually. Updating old string. I will repeat one more time. Old string. That's what you need to get a clear picture. Team simple. Replace method is giving new object. Chaptarandaru. Replace method is giving new object with the updated changes. With what exactly? Updated changes. Old object is still alive actually. Okay. But based on some elapsed time, it will be deleted later actually. Then how you can confirm? This is creating the new object actually. Simple. You can call ID function. What function actually? Yeah, yesterday we already covered these are all. Let's move on. The replace method. Where is the replace method? I can walk through the theory. Replace is a predefined method in str class. This method we should access by using string object. By using what object actually? String object. Let me cross verify. Online team. Okay. Let's continue. What if you wanted to replace the multiple string actually? Sir, you can apply for loop and you can place actually. That is still possible. Multiple strings, especially go back here. You have to specify. Imagine where or all. Generally speaking, think about Aadhaar card ID actually. Even this one is a single one. If you want it, you can still update with multiple strings also by applying for loop actually. Okay. Wherever the multiply kind of some group of objects came, then the for loop it is really required actually. We are talking that one only. We have to write for with replace combination. For with replace combination. Good. So we can replace old string with the new string by using replace method. By using what method actually, sir? Replace method. Kindly please be noted actually. And I have one small question. Can somebody talk with me? What is this one actually? Come again. Method. One more time. Method. Last time. Method we can access by using object name. Method we can access by using object name. Replace method returns new string object. Just now I have covered. As we know, string having immutable nature. This method never perform changes on existing string object. The statement is still same actually. This method never perform changes in what exactly? Existing string object. Instead, it is going to create a new string object. We can check this by using ID function. What function actually? ID function. Cool. You can easy to understand. Okay. Yeah. So this one is a different ID we are getting. So string objects are immutable. Is replace method will modify the string object actually? No. Once we create a string object, we cannot change or modify the existing string object. This behavior is called as what exactly, sir? Immutability. If you are trying to change, modify existing string object, then with those changes, a new string object is what exactly? Creating. If you're trying to change or modify the existing string object, with those changes, a new object is being getting creating. So replace method will create what exactly, sir? New string object with what exactly? Modification. Next point, splitting the string. What is the next one? Splitting the string. Team, this is important. Now we are going to continue about the new method. The method name is called as a split method. What method, sir? Split method. Split method. This we are using in real time very well actually. Let me tell you. So now I just wanted to write some S equals to, let me write Daniel and Rajesh and Raju, and the next one will be Rani, next one Kusuma. Good. These are all names. On an average, I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 names I have written. Imagine each and everything is a separate word actually. Good. Now let me just try to print this one. You will get an idea. Successfully I have created a string. Successfully I have created what exactly, sir? String. Good. Daniel, my requirement will be, I wanted to separate, this one is a separate string, this one is a separate string, this one is a separate string. That is called as a splitting the string. Chappanandru, splitting the string. I wanted to separate to print each and every word actually. Daniel separate word, Rajesh separate word. These are all things actually. If you wanted to split this string, if you wanted to separate this string, you need to call a method. Method name is a split method. What method actually? Simple, man. You can just try to come here. And here S2 equals to S1 dot split method we need to call. What method we need to call? Split method. Now let me just try to print S1. And here even you need to print what exactly? S2. Please understand. Now this split method, what it will do, you know, where are all space is available, and it will divide. This one is a string number 1, string number 2, string number 3, string number 4, string number 5. Total 5 strings actually. How many strings, sir? Here one small surprise actually. What is a surprise, you know? So I would like to say, can I say group of strings actually? String number 1, string number 2, respectively string number 5. Group of strings. Total how many strings actually, boss? 5 string. Then this split method will talk with, you know, especially this example will be executed by Python interpreter. This example will be executed by whom actually? Python interpreter. Whenever you are running the program, Python interpreter, it will run your program actually. This program will go to the data structure, and that interpreter can talk like, you know, boss, somebody is applying split method. You have to come and you have to store all these strings actually. During that time, one data structure will raise the hand actually. That data structure is a list to data structure. What data structure? Now conclusion of the story. Inside S2 means here list of strings. What exactly mean? Definitely one data structure is really required here actually. Come on, children. Yeah, I'm sure you got an idea actually. See, initially this one, oh sorry sir. Yeah, see, this one is the string. But the complete string we are dividing. First one is the Daniel. Where are all space separated? What separated, sir? Space separate. Where are all spaces available? We got a list of strings actually. List of what exactly mean? String. Can I get a response? Good. I mean to say, split method return list of string. Cheppandi. Split method returns list of strings. List of strings actually. Good question. Now that what I am going to cover, sir. Good. So here I wanted to tell one thing. By default separator is a space. Separator is what exactly? Space separator. Daniel, can I customize the separator actually? Yeah. Can I customize? Can I what exactly? Customize the separator? Yeah, you can do that. Let me show you. Yes, we can do that. We can do that. Daniel, what do you mean by that? Go back and now the same example. Look at my screen, everybody. Daniel, Rajesh, let us make it like here, you know, comma separated actually. What separated, sir? Comma separated. Now my requirement will be where comma is available, the comma separator. From here to here, I wanted to print one string. And remaining from here to here, I wanted to print another string actually. Then what we need to do, you know, split method. Here, come here. Here you need to specify that comma separator. Now look at the result. You can easy to understand. Sir, easy. Wow, I hope you got it. Did you understand? I mean to say, you can specify the separator also. But the by default separator is what exactly? Space. Chappalandru. By default separator is a space actually. Please be noted on this one. Okay. Let me small announcement. If anyone joined in between my session, ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ అంటే మధ్యలో ఎవరైనా జాయిన్ అయితే కనుక check with admin. They should provide old sessions actually, recorded sessions, but still I can help you if you're having any questions actually. Did you understand, I guess? Good, fine then. Why? Because I'm saying there are few guys they have joined, I guess. ఇక్కడ 2 స్పేసెస్ ఉంటాయినా సార్? ఏముండదు, మీకు స్ట్రింగ్లో ఎక్స్ట్రా ఒక స్పేస్ ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది చూడండి. ఇక్కడ రాజు ముందు మీకు అవుట్పుట్లో ఒక ఎక్స్ట్రా స్పేస్ ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి. గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్, లెట్ మీ లుక్ ఇన్ టు దట్. చూడండి, మేబీ ఇట్ ఈస్ నో సార్, నాట్ గెటింగ్ యాక్చువల్లీ. లెట్ us just try to provide lot of space. Very good. Then can you tell me what is happening here actually? Very good. What it is doing, first of all it is splitting and it is applying strip actually. It is applying what exactly, sir? Strip. Did you understand? Maybe yesterday we have seen actually. Okay. Backend it is applying, sir. So a method can call other method also. This method internally it is calling strip method automatically. One point. Can I tell one small point actually? Imagine this one is a class. You have created a method number 1 and you have created a method number 2. Inside this method number 2, you are eligible to call M1 actually. Can I cover this point during oops actually? Can we cover this point? This point during oops actually. Why? Because here you guys need to understand how a method can call other method actually. First of all, you guys are not aware about the class method. Can I cover this point later? Yeah, good. There is one small query I have seen from online. Okay, cool. Yeah. So split is a predefined method in str class. This method we should access by using string object. The default operator is a space. Chappalandaru. The default operator is a space. We can split the given string according to the specific separator also by using split of p parameter. Yeah, I'm sure you got a clear picture. I have one small question. Can somebody tell me split is what exactly mean? Method. What is the print actually? Function. Good. One small suggestion I will give. What is the suggestion? Let me talk about upper actually. Let me talk about what exactly. First of all, let me talk about the print. Chapter, what is the print? What is print actually? This is function. Now let me tell you, this is not a method. This is not what exactly? Method. Then మనం function అనే పిలవాలి. We should not call that one is a method. We should not, కల్లో కూడా రాకూడదు ఆ థాట్ యాక్చువల్గా, రైట్? ఐఎమ్ సారీ. దిస్ వన్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ చెప్పండి ఇదేంటి? దిస్ ఈస్ మెథడ్ ఇన్ str క్లాస్. నౌ చెప్తారా వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ యాక్చువల్లీ? Very good. This is not a function. This is not what exactly? Function. Very good. Many people having this confusion. Right? Even from your batch or other guys actually. One guy asked, can you prove? Yeah, good. I can prove. Can you prove? Print is a function. Print is what exactly, sir? Is a function. And upper is a method. Upper is what exactly? Method. Maybe from your batch, once the session is over, one student came and he told, I already know Python and I thought like this one also we can call as a function. No, we should never call first of all. Please be note actually. But it is okay, Daniel. I will accept your point. Please, I want proof. Print is called as what exactly? Function. And method is called as what exactly? I'm sorry. Upper is called as what exactly? Method. Absolutely I can prove. Sir, we can prove actually. Now itself let me prove. We can prove. He feels so happy. Why? Because he learned new point actually. Now I wanted to hear from you. Can you tell me print is what exactly mean? One more time. Function. Good. Upper is what exactly? Method in class name kuda cheppali. Let me prove. Method in what exactly? str. Who already know Python? Python ikkada evarkaina telusunte ganaka I'm sure this point you don't know how to prove actually. Let me prove. Prove chestam chudandi. Very easy, sir. ఎలా ప్రూవ్ చేయాలో తెలుసా? ప్రింట్ ఆఫ్, జస్ట్ రైట్ ప్రింట్ యాక్చువల్. యూ నెవర్ రైట్ లైక్ దిస్ ఇన్ యువర్ కెరియర్. ప్రింట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రింట్. మీరు అలా ప్రింట్ చేయండి. ఇక్కడ మీకు అవుట్పుట్ ఏం వస్తుందో చూడండి. వావ్, వెరీ నైస్ మ్యాన్. ఏంటిది ఇది? బిల్ట్ ఇన్ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ బిల్ట్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ ఫంక్షన్. Python is talking actually. Then what Python is talking, I am delivering actually. So print is a function. Do you think it is giving as a method actually? No, so it is calling function. You also respectively call like what exactly? Function. Now the next one is what exactly, sir? Cheppandi. Method and prove cheyali kada. Let us just try to create one small s equals to Daniel. And here s dot upper, don't give parenthesis. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి మీకు అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. Such a nice output actually. So this is the practical proof. Wow, very good. Built in చెప్తారు అందరూ మెథడ్. వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ మెథడ్ నేమ్? అప్పర్. అది ఎందులో ఉంది? str. That's it. Don't worry, Daniel, what all these are all? I mean, address reference actually. Address, yeah, ID. We can also call as what exactly? ID. Like this we can prove. So that's what I'm highlighting every time. Upper you need to call as a method, but not what exactly? Function. But not what exactly? Function. Then మనం function అని పిలవకూడదు. We should not call actual. Even you will understand why you should not call when once we are moving on to the upper upcoming session actually. Can I get a response from you? Good. Now I have a small question. Get ready. Merely stored. Let us play small game. Let us play what exactly? Small game. The game will be. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పాలి. Can you tell me? Print is what exactly? Function. Okay. Predefined function. Length is what exactly? Chappali. Length we already covered. Function. Okay. Next one. Upper is what exactly? Method. Very good. Method. Next one. Lower is what exactly? Method. Range is what exactly? Nice. You should recognize like this actually. You should recognize like this. Right. Now, print. It is what exactly, sir? Function. The next one is what exactly? Upper. It is a method. It is what exactly? Method. Many people will think like, this is not much important, but let me tell you, this is very, very important actually. ఒకవేళ మీరు గనక ఫంక్షన్ ని మెథడ్ అని కాల్ చేస్తుంటే గనక అది ఎంత మిస్టేక్ తెలుసా? ఇన్ కేస్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ కాలింగ్ దిస్ వన్ ఇస్ ఎ మెథడ్, let me tell you how blunder mistake that is actually. My gender is male. Indirectly you are calling me as a female actually. That much wrong mistake actually. Did you understand? I'm sorry. Let me compare even like that actually. I need a response from you. Are you getting? Right. So print means what exactly mean? Function. But not what exactly? But not method. But not what exactly? Method. Yeah, this one is the proof. Just now I have proved actually. Just now we have proved actually. Okay. Can I continue? Yeah. Go back. I hope regarding the split we already done. Yeah, that's what. Here this one is based on comma separator. Based on what separator actually? Comma separator. That's it, man. Good. We're done with the Python strings actually. We're done with what exactly? Python strings. That's what you need to be understand. This one is a really good document, and the topic also very important. What you guys need to do is, these are all methods very, very important. Mutable and immutable is very, very important. And that's it, very important in especially. Successfully we're done with this chapter. What is the next topic, Yeah. Now the next one will be 2. What number 2? This one is upcoming topic. If anyone joined in between my session, in between our session, till now we already done the cinema, sir, actually. I mean to say, frankly speaking, we are already done these are all topic. But from the, you can connect with admin. Admin will help you the recorded session. I'm sure they should help actually. Otherwise, do let me know. I can talk with admin. But still, I can help you with the backup sessions also. Can I get a response? Are you getting? All right. Fine. Can you explain why the split method output prints within the list actually? Okay. One of the question. Ari Daniel, can you please explain why the split method output prints what exactly within the list? For simple, look at my screen. Imagine there are kind of some s equals to hello, good morning. Good evening, actually. Good evening. Good. Now, let me just try to tell you. Daniel, if you wanted to split the string, splitting is nothing but cutting the string, man. You can just try to make it like a pieces actually. What exactly? Pieces. Then you need to apply split method. You need to apply what method actually? Split method. Now, let me tell you. The moment when you are calling split method, the moment when you are calling what exactly? Split method. Split method returns lot of strings. Where are all spaces available? String number 1, string number 2, string number 3. Think like, just we have taken 3 strings only. 1000 strings, 10,000. To store all these group of values actually, we need a data structure. We need what exactly? Data structure. That's what it is written, something like a list to data structure. Was the one who asked a question. This method written lot of strings actually. To store that one, only the capacity data structure having that ability actually. That's what it is, something like a, list to data structure. Hope you understand. Let's move on. There is a one more query I have seen. Let me look into that. Online team. Good, all right. Sir, I have a question on polymorphism. Where is polymorphism used in real-time scenario? Will you explain in later scenario? That is upcoming OOPS topic, sir. OOPS topic actually. One object, it can behave in a different ways. We are covering polymorphism. Overriding, overloading. We are master in that actually. Okay. Let's move on. Go back. Move on to the topic. The topic name is called as a function spot number 1. Offline team, online team, who joined in between the session? Can you raise the hand actually? Who joined in between the session? Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3 actually. Online team also. Sir, one small suggestion. మీరు Google Classroom లో ఉన్నారా? Okay, madam, you Google Classroom actually. Okay, please check with admin. They will add you actually. They will add you. Why? Because all this material we are uploading in a Google Classroom. You should know about that one actually. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Now, team, let me tell you. Now the topic name is called as a functions. What is the topic name? Functions. This is having different name. You can call as a functions. You can also call as a functional programming language. Ela call cheyochu? Functional programming language. Anything you can say. You can still also call as a functional programming approach. What exactly mean? Functional programming approach. These are all names are valid names actually. The first one you can call as a functions. The next one you can call as a functional programming language. All names are valid. All names are valid names actually. Please be noted on this one. All names are valid names actually. First point. Now let me continue. Come and look at my screen, everybody. In Python programming language, whenever you're talking about the Python programming language, the function topic is only one topic. The function topic is what exactly, sir? Only one topic, either function or functions. But what I done, I like divide and conquer. Seems to be this topic having a group of subtopics. Group of what exactly, sir? Subtopics actually. On an average, it is having some 8 topics. How many topics? Then what I done, you can just try to take functions, and I have divided into part number 1, and next one is what exactly, sir? Part number 2. This is just for readability purpose. This is just for what exactly? Readability, for your better understanding and convenient actually. Previously, one student, what he done, he went to home and he is searching for functions part 1 in Google. He is searching actually. Did you understand? Please don't Google it like, functions part 1, part 2. This is I have divided, sir. This is what exactly? I have divided actually. Now the today topic is what exactly? Functions part number 1. Part number 1, the topic name. Let's continue. Let's open a material. You will get an idea. Online team, are you ready? Such a nice discussion would you have here. Very, very important. These are all topics will be. Get ready to understand. Online team, no response, please. Let us continue. Let us continue. Get ready to understand. Good. First point, a function, first of all, hearing about the function, it is not the first time. You might already know the predefined functions: print, type, range, length. These are all predefined functions. These are all what exactly mean? Predefined function. But let me tell you, even just recently, the topic name is called as a methods in string. What is the topic name? Methods in string. During that time, I have covered 3 approaches actually. First one is a procedure oriented. Second one, function oriented. Third one, object oriented. During function oriented, I have given a small kick introduction. I have given small what exactly? Kick introduction. Today you will understand end-to-end discussion. Maybe the function part number 1, it takes maybe 2 days session. We'll see accordingly. We'll see accordingly. Such a major topic actually. Tim, let me tell you, when you're talking about the programming languages, when you're talking about what exactly? Programming languages, the first one is a procedure oriented. What is the first one, sir? Procedure oriented approach actually. Okay, procedure oriented approach. In procedure oriented approach, all companies started using. All companies, what exactly, sir? Started using. But let me tell you, there are some limitations. There are some, what exactly? Today I can tell you. What are those limitations? All companies started using, and companies are using that one and creating a project, creating a software, creating what exactly? Softwares actually. It is okay. But later they came across, slowly by slowly, they are feeling like, there are some limitations in a project procedure oriented approach. To overcome this limitation, function oriented programming came actually. What came, sir? Function oriented approach came actually. Did you understand or not, sir? Can I get a response from you? To overcome the limitations in a project procedure oriented approach, function oriented approach came actually. Now tell me, what are all those limitations actually? It's a right time you need to be understand. Can I continue? Yeah, good. Let me explain one small point. I'm trying to explaining. First point you need to understand, why functions, Daniel? Why functions? Is it your questions actually? Yeah, good. Why function? Yeah, good. Let's continue. Let me explain one small story. From this story, you can easily to understand. Please understand this story very clearly actually. Let me explain one small story. So one day what happened, So one day, my father was not well. My father was not well. Listen carefully. Understand this story. You will understand why functions very clearly actually. I'm trying to comparing with, one small story. You can get an idea. One day my father was not well, and he called and he asked, I was at my home only, and he called and he told, so we'll go to hospital. We'll go to what exactly? Hospital. I'm feeling kind of some, stomach pain actually. What exactly, sir? Is a kind of some body pains. Body pains he's suffering. Then immediately we went to hospital. We went to what exactly? Hospital. And all checkups done. All what exactly, sir? Checkups done actually. Checkup is done. Waiting for the report. Waiting for what exactly? Report actually. That doctor, he's friend to, friend to my father actually. He is my father friend. He is my father's friend actually. Friend. Then all checkups done. He called actually. He called to the cabin and he told, my father name is Jashwant. The doctor is talking like this actually. Are Jashwant, all are good. All reports are what exactly? All reports are good actually. But he's telling, for you, some walking is required. What is required actually, sir? Walking is required. Good. So first of all, that is a good news. My father is well. But so due to some body pains, and though he is, getting age actually, and for him, what is required, sir? Walking is required. Especially morning walk, he suggested actually. Then we started back to home. Back to what exactly? Home. Suddenly, there is a one shopping mall. While we are coming over the car actually, shopping mall, my father told, stop the car actually. Stop what exactly, sir? Car. Then I told, what dad, is it really required actually? My father told, I would like to buy a shoe. Why shoe, sir? Chappan? Yeah, good, very good. You catch my point actually. Right. So we went to shop. We went to what exactly? Shop actually. And he have taken a shoe. The what shoe he have taken, Nike. Then while he was buying, he asked, do you like shoe also? Even father is buying, sir. Why I cannot say actually? I have taken Adidas shoe actually. Then we came to home exactly 9 p.m. What happened, My father called actually. Why? Any reason? Ah, get ready. My father is telling, get ready for morning walk. Get ready for what exactly? Morning walk. Here is the story. Please be note actually. Why I will come for morning walk? Doctor told what exactly? No, for you only it is required actually. No, you have to come along with me. Sir, morning I really like very well. Morning ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే నా కండిషన్ యూ కెన్ స్లీప్ లైక్ ఎనీథింగ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఏమ రైట్ బట్ ఎనీవే సార్ Monday started. What started actually? Monday. First today, what my father done, exactly 5 a.m. actually, 5 a.m. These are all statements he delivered. First one, so wake up from the bed. Chappan, wake up from the bed. From the bed. Next one will be fresh up actually. Third point will be, pick a smooth towel. Pick a what exactly, sir? Smooth towel. Fourth point will be, tie the shoe. Last point will be start the walk. Start morning walk. Start what exactly? Morning walk. Please listen carefully. These are all sequential steps. Listen carefully. At early morning, my father is telling, first time even I don't know what steps I need to do. My father called, first step is what exactly, sir? Dear son, wake up from the bed. Step number 1, sequential step. Step number 2, fresh up from yourself. Step number 3, pick smooth towel. Step number 4, some hardaway is required actually. Why? Because first time we are doing morning walk. I'm sorry. Last one is what exactly, sir? Start morning walk. Let us implement with all these example, all these steps actually. Let me write one small example. Okay, good. I'm using any idea? Procedure oriented approach I'm using. What approach, sir? Procedure oriented approach. Okay, procedure oriented approach. Let me take these all. You can write here, you can write here, you can write here, you can write here. Good. Let me run this example. Let me run this. Good. Successfully. Imagine, all steps are we executed actually. Monday walking is done. What is done, sir? Monday. Listen carefully. I have approached here what exactly, procedure oriented approach. Next day, Monday is over actually. What is the next day, sir? After Monday, what happened, first time if you're doing morning walking actually, you will get a body pains. You will get what exactly? Body pains. Sorry for kidding. Next day will be the Tuesday. Again 5 p.m. Again my father is delivering, these are all steps actually. Let me tell you, first of all, already the statement is available here, but again for Tuesday, again statement is delivering, the code became duplicate. Code became what exactly? Duplicate. Take the same code actually, copy paste, move to the next one. Yeah, exactly. Now please be noted actually. Yeah, see, seems to be the same task. Can you tell me? First task is already over. Next task is what exactly, sir? Next task actually. And can you let me know? Next day is what exactly, sir? Wednesday. Like this, keep on for every day. If you really wanted to write a program for morning walk actually, you have to write like this by specifying every day actually. By specifying what exactly, sir? Every day. Here, what is the problem? Duplicate code is the problem. What is the problem here actually? Of course, first to 5 statement belongs to Monday. You should not delete that code actually. You should not delete that code. You have to rewrite the code for next day. You have to rewrite the code for what exactly? Next day. This code became something like a duplicate code. Sir, 5 days. How many statements I have written? 25 statements I have written. Imagine the total 5 days walking actually. How many statements we have written? 25. Think like a 10 days. How many statements we need to write? 50 actually. Instead of writing like this, what we can do, go for function oriented approach. What approach actually, sir? Function oriented approach. Hold on. This one is a procedure oriented actually. Now let me explain about function oriented approach. The beauty with the function oriented approach, you no need to write these are all. You no need to write what exactly, sir? These are all. Just you can create one small, what exactly, sir? One small, these are all statements. Here create one small function, def morning walk. Column symbol. Tab. Take this one. Yeah. First time you have to define everything. First time my father is supposed to tell all steps actually. All steps. Yes. Monday number 1. All statements are executing very good. I'm sorry. What went wrong here? Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, actually. Very good. Good catch. Let me run this example. First to Monday done actually. First time all statements supposed to be executed sequentially. Really very good. Team, second day, my father no need to deliver, these are all steps. Just my father supposed to tell, dear son, morning walk. Dear son, what exactly? Just he can call this function again actually. Okay, very good. See, no duplicate code here actually. He's supposed to call again next day. This is really very good approach. This is really what exactly mean? Very good approach actually. Did you understand? Conclusion of the story. Imagine if you are performing some small task actually. If you wanted to perform some what exactly, sir? Small task. You can try to create one function. Try to write all statements what is required actually. Next time you can call wherever you want. This is a really good approach actually. This is really what exactly meant? Good approach. Did you understand? Good. So this is called as a function oriented approach. What approach, sir? Function oriented approach. It is a small limitation. The limitation is it's called as a it's duplicate code actually. Duplicate code. You can also call as in a real time. It's boilerplate code actually. What code, sir? Boiler plate code actually. At certain point of time, at certain point we can lose the control. At certain point we can lose the control actually. Control on the code. Control on what exactly, sir? Code. Because code will become lengthy. Code will be very lengthy actually. What exactly, sir? Very LNGTH actually. Can I get a response? Did you understand? So now how you can, Daniel, can you let me know how I can just try to overcome the limitation actually? Simple, try to use function oriented approach. What approach, sir? Function oriented approach. Approach actually. Good, all right. You got a clear picture. Now let us, it's the right time we need to enter into the discussion. The topic name is called as a functions part number 1. Let me start from the definition. A function can contain group of statements which perform what exactly, sir? Task. Exactly. Whenever you are looking at this one, yes, this one is called as a function. It contains group of statements. It contains what exactly? Which perform a task. Which perform what exactly, sir? Task actually. That's what you need to be understand. Okay. Online team, hold on, sir. Next point. Daniel, what are the advantages? The maintaining the code is what exactly? Very easy. Yeah, exactly. You can maintain the code something like a block wise. First block, second block, third block. The maintaining code is very easy. I will show you. Second advantage will be code reusability. Chaptarandaru, code you can reuse. You can reuse. Just try to define once. You can call everywhere. You can call everywhere actually. This is called as a reusing. What exactly mean? Reusing. Make a note. Print is a predefined function in Python, which which prints output on the console. Sir, let me tell you, regarding the function, this is not the first time. You might already about what exactly there are some predefined function which is the very famous print actually. Types of functions. There are mainly two types of functions. The first one is a predefined function, also called as a built-in function. Next one is a user defined function. Next one is what exactly? User defined function. Good. I just wanted to write here. First of all, what do you mean by function? A function contains group of statements. Group of statements. Simple. A function can perform the, either you can say task, you can say action, you can say operation. Edaina cheppochu meeru. A function can perform an operation. The same operation you can tell like a task. You can tell like what exactly action. Good. Types of functions. Types of functions. There are two types, man. There are how many types actually? Two types. The first one is called as a built-in function. What is the first one? Built-in function. Second one is called as a user defined function. User defined function actually. Daniel, what do you mean by built-in? Sir, what do you mean by built-in here? By default, it is available. Come on, can I continue? I thought someone called actually. Good. If you install Python, imagine Python installed actually. What exactly, sir? Python installed. You done installation, right? Please. ఇప్పటివరకు ఎవరైనా పైథాన్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయలేకపోతే కనుక ప్లీజ్ నమస్కారం ఫర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ యాక్చువల్లీ మీరు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి ఖచ్చితంగా ఎందుకంటే వీ ఆల్రెడీ డూయింగ్ కోడింగ్ దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ వీఆర్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటింగ్ స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ యాక్చువల్లీ It's not like a only theory. You have to do practically. You have to do what exactly mean? Practically. Yeah. So by default, few functions would, by default, we do have a, we do have functions. We do have what exactly? Functions. Those are all called as a chapter. First one is a print. Next one, type. Next one, range. Next one, length. Very good. These are all functions. That's what I have listed actually. Viru marchiporani. That's what, So that's what we have listed actually. You should not forget. Predefined functions also called as a built-in functions. The functions which are already existing in Python are called as a predefined functions, print, type, input actually. Now let us talk about what is the next one, sir? User-defined function. What function? User-defined function. Sometimes based on requirement, I wanted to create my own function. See, just now I have created a good morning walk function actually. What function actually? Morning walk. Based on requirement, a programmer can create his own function. A user can create his own function. Those functions are called as a user-defined function. What functions actually? User-defined function. So practically we are going to see how to create and how to use. These are all user-defined functions actually. Okay. The next one. Function-related terminology. Team, this is a bit important. If you wanted to understand functions concepts very clearly, Daniel, I wanted to become very good in functions-oriented approach. There are some terminology you need to be very good actually. What are all those terminology? First one is a DEF keyword. What is the first one? DEF keyword. The next one is a name of the function. What is the next one? Name of the function. Next one, parenthesis symbol. Next one, parameters. Of course, it is an optional. I can talk when it is required actually. Next one is a colon symbol. What symbol? Column symbol. Can I ask a question? Wherever column came, next line is a indentation. We should talk like indentation, but not a space. Let me ask one more time. Wherever column came, next line is a indentation. Very good. The next one is a function body. What is the next one? Function body. Also called as a body of the function. Next one is a return type. It is an optional. Come on. Function related terminology. Team, these are all important, man. These are all important. Daniel, the first one. DEF keyword. Okay. The next one. Name of the function. Very good. Parenthesis. Parenthesis symbol. Parameters, but let me tell you, it is an optional, but we are going to write. After that, chapani, colon symbol. What symbol? Colon symbol. Next one is a indentation. Next one is a body of the function. The next one is a return type. Next one is what exactly? Return type, which is an optional, but we are going to cover all these things actually. Wow. Like this, you need to be understand. Step by step, man. I like documentation very well. You can see bulletin points actually for more material. Come again. Calling function, we'll see step by step. Very good. I will tell you. Nice point. If you wanted to become very good in a function terminology, function oriented approach, these are all points you should be very clear. Can we read one by one? Chodutara. Or let us hold on. Madam, can you read actually? First, madam, you. Yeah. Just try to read one by one. DF keyword. Written keyword. Sir, you can read actually. You. Yeah, come on. Very good, sir. These are all very, very important actually. If you really wanted to become in a Python, especially function-oriented approach actually, first try to learn the terminology. Best example, the moment when we enter into this world, mother, father, sister, brother, these are all terminology. These are all what exactly? Then you become very familiar. Same thing like that actually. You need to follow the same approach here also. Okay. Let us start one by one. The session goes to 6:35. During weekend, let me take a short session actually. Let us take a short session. Another 10 minutes. We are going to close the discussion. Get ready to move on. Yeah. Now the point will be function definition. A function can contain group of statements. The purpose of function is what exactly, no sir? To perform an operation. The purpose of function is what exactly? To perform an operation. A function can contain mainly two parts. A function can contain mainly what exactly? Two parts. The first one is a creating a function. Yeah, how to create a function. Second one is a how to call a function. Just recently we covered actually. So today you will understand very clearly why these are all things actually. Am I right or not, sir? Good. I mean, చెప్పండి sir. Both are not same, sir. Both are not same actually. Good point. When you're talking about the method, that is a object-oriented programming language. When you're talking about the function, that is belongs to. Can I make a note here actually? You will get an idea. Important point. First point. Function and method both are not same. Both are what exactly? Not same. Even this is interview question. Anyway, the topic came actually. What is the difference between? What is the difference between function and what exactly, sir? Method. Can I cover this point now actually? Is it fine? Function ki method ki difference cover cheyamantaru okasari? Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, exactly. Let us have a small discussion. Let me create a function. DEF, the function name is a Naresh. Okay, cool. Now you can just try to write hello. Now, చెప్పండి sir, what we need to do? Naresh. There are points you need to be please noted actually. You're talking about the function. First point, we can create a function. We can create a function by using def keyword. What keyword actually? Def keyword. Next point, we can call function directly. We can call function directly. What exactly, sir? Directly. First point you need to be understand these two actually. Now let me talk about the method discussion. What discussion actually? Team method. First, what is required actually? Yeah, very good. Class. Let me write Daniel and def teaching. Now here self actually. Now print off. Let me write. So I like teaching only in free time, not every time actually. Now d equals to Daniel. Now d dot what exactly? Teaching. Let us have a theory here. What is the first theory? We can create a method by using def keyword only. By using what exactly? Def keyword. Def keyword. First point, we can create a method. Yeah, inside a class. Inside what exactly? Inside. First difference. When you're talking about the function, no class discussion. No class. What exactly, sir? Function is not dependent on the class. Function is a separate independent block actually. Yeah, good point. Function is a independent block. Function is independent actually. చెప్తారా sir? Independent actually. Independent. Okay. We can create a method inside of the class. We can create a method by using def keyword actually. Yeah. We cannot call method directly. We cannot call method what exactly, sir? Directly. చెప్తారు ఇప్పుడు. We can call method by using. Very good. Now conclusion of the story. Method is dependent. Method is what exactly, sir? Dependent on object. Very good. Nice discussion. That's what actually. Point by point. Okay. Very good, sir. These are all very easy. Slowly by slowly, you need to digest actually. Point by point, pinch by pinch. You need to walk through. Any question? Any question here actually? Very good. Sir, I like if anyone is asking question, I like to answer quickly. Do let me know. Yeah. Can I separate actually? These are all you will get an idea. Perfect. Perfect. Are you guys feeling boring? Sir, ఎవరు మాట్లాడలేదు. Good. Good. Let's continue. Whenever, yeah, whenever you're talking about the function, there are two things you need to be understand. How many things you need to be understand? Two things. First one will be how to create a function. Chaptara? How to create a function. That's what you need to be understand. Second one will be how to call a function. How to call what exactly? Call a function. Very good. These 2 points should be very clear. Simple, we already know. So how to create a function, we already know actually. We can create a function by using def keyword. What keyword actually? Def keyword. Please let me tell you, if you wanted to create a variable, no keyword actually. But if you wanted to create a function, there is a keyword. You should understand which keyword for what purpose actually. Which keyword for what exactly, sir? Purpose. That's what you need to be understand. Maybe one question from online. Array Daniel, what is called body of the function? Once can you show me actually? Yeah, sure boss. I will. Definitely I can show. Please be patient. We can create a function by using by using what exactly? def keyword. What exactly? Def. Simple man. Let me just try to call def Daniel actually. And here you can say, hello, good evening. Successfully I have created a function. And here you can say, and you can just have to say, how are you? How are you? Now let me tell you, seems to be there are 3 lines you can see from my screen. There are how many lines, sir? 3 lines. First one is called as a, you need to be understand please. def Daniel. This is called as a function creation. What exactly, sir? Function creation. Now inside this function, there are 2 lines actually. This is called as a body of the function. That is called as what exactly mean? Body of the function. Actual logic is available inside of that body actually. It can perform an operation. It can perform what exactly, sir? Operation. Let me repeat one more time. This block is called as a creating the function. Please be clear. Ivi meeku chaala important actually. Fundamentals these are all. The first line is called as a creating the function. Inside function, what are all things are available? Even one line also fine. That is called as a body of the function. Or else a function body, anything you can say actually. Madam, are you getting everyone? Yeah, simple. Very simple. Okay. Now the next point will be, if you want, let me just try to explain here. Such a nice theory would have actually. Go back to the document, you can see. Let me close this roll. Yeah, see, when I was explaining previously methods in a string, even I have explained function can contain 2 parts actually. First one is a creating a function, next one is a calling a function. I went through very quickly. Why? Because here you are going to learn more actually. Indirectly, I have given a small kick introduction. Oh, there is a function, creation, calling, these are all. Now here you need to understand step by step. Very first step is we need to create a function. We need to use def keyword to create a function. Conclusion of the story, if you wanted to create a function, go back here. First, what keyword is required, sir? Chapter andaru def keyword. What keyword actually? Def keyword. What keyword? Yeah, hold on. In Python programming language, if you wanted to create a function, there are 2 ways. There are how many ways? 2 ways. The first one is called as a def. Second one is called as a lambda. What exactly? Lambda. Lambda function, normal function. Lambda we are going to cover. But as of now, I am covering def keyword. What keyword actually? Def keyword. Good. After def keyword, you need to provide name of the function, sir. What we need to provide? Name of the function. Tell me your name actually. Sanjay actually. Good. Let me just try to provide Sanjay. Spelling correct only. Good. Now, after name of the function, you have to provide parenthesis but not square brackets. Daniel, can I provide square brackets? You can give, sir. You will get an error actually. You will get what exactly? Error. But you should not provide. You have to provide parenthesis. You have to provide what exactly? Parenthesis. After parenthesis, column symbol. After parenthesis, what exactly? Sir, these are all protocol you have to follow. You should not miss not even single column actually. Even if you are having 10 years of experience in front of the Python, you have to obey the rules actually. You have to obey what exactly? Rules. Otherwise, it will throw the error. After column symbol, go to the next line. Can somebody tell me in the next line? Very good, man. Indentation. Indentation. Otherwise, you will get a indentation error. What error? Nice response, sir. Now here, let me write. You can just try to write, working in Infosys. Yeah. Let me just try to write here. Infosys. Successfully, we have written one function. One function we have written. Once after we have created the function, save this example. Imagine once the function is created actually, just you define what you want, that's it. Let me minimize this one and I would like to call this. Let me run this example. No output, sir. Why no output? Can you guess actually? Yeah, listen carefully. Once you define the function, then you have to call the function. Yeah, you have to call what exactly? Function. Now you can get the output actually. Now you can get what exactly? Output. How you guys are looking at me, 3:35 he told he will leave actually, but he is not living like that you're living. Anyway, I'm sorry. Can I continue this one in the next session? All right. So during weekend, it will be like a short session actually. I will cover in the next session. Do more practice, I request you. If you are really looking for a job, let me know. Do more practice. Maybe yesterday I already have shown. Yesterday did I explain my mail actually? Okay, kindly please hold on. Yesterday there was one student, he got a job. Jeevan, this is just a sample, sir. Many students are getting, though you guys are see yesterday. Good afternoon, Daniel. This is Jeevan, student of 4 p.m. batch actually. I got a job in a MagnaQuest, one of the product-based company. Such a nice company. Somebody is asking tomorrow, do we have a session actually? Sir, Sunday means holiday. Since my childhood actually, no session. I never conduct session on Sunday. But during Sundays, I will be busy with my family. I used to go to the church to worship God actually. Good. I got a job in MagnaQuest Technology and in Hyderabad, so I cannot attend online session, offline session. It is okay. Thank you so much for delivering beautiful subject. I have learnt a lot of things. I hope this is not biscuit actually. You know, thanks a lot. Wish me to get what exactly, sir? Succeed. I used to get this kind of mails, so many weekly, minimum 2 to 3 actually. By looking at these are all thing, sorry, I'm also a human being. I will get motivate actually. Yeah, I'm in right direction. I mean, what direction, sir? Yeah, I have chosen this teaching field. I feel something like, yeah, Daniel. So keep continue actually. Are you with me? I wish everyone should get a job actually, but condition. What is the condition? Practice. That's really matter actually. Are you with me? All right. We're done for today's session. Thank you. Let me upload the material. Let me upload the material actually. So last 2 minutes so that I can leave the session. 2 comments. Why 2 comments actually? Let us see. Could you please provide us with assignments, questions to solve after completing each topic? So also we can do start the projects actually. Shruti, definitely, sir. Please be patient. I can help actually. Definitely, I can help. Let me upload the today. There are 2 things I need to upload on daily. If anyone is new to my session, every day we are using running notes. That running notes I will upload. First, I will upload the material. I can do one thing. Copy here. Copy. First one, I need to upload function spot number. Yeah. And let me even upload running notes too. All right. String we already done, right? I can upload the practice assignments and please be patient. See, we done for today's session. Happy weekend, everyone. Chapan, sir. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Come on. So, function first statement. One of the